I'm back. Good morning, my lovelies. This Miss Jacob coming straight from that Spiker Star, aka the messenger. For it's always a message. Miss Jacob always have a message for you, but it's up to you to discern what Miss Jacob is trying to say. Remember, I'm just the outsider looking into your world, seeing things that you do not see. Okay, but listen here, right? The title of this video, I had to just step and look inside the worldly world and see what the hell is going on out here, okay? But the name of this title is called Why These Hoes from High School Can't Keep a Man. Why? What's going on? Like, what the hell is going on? Like, why these chicks can't keep a man? Like, why they hopping from dick to dick and still can't find love or can't keep a man? Why? What is going on? What's going on? Why they can't keep a man? What? Anywho, listen, this is a response video, actually, right? To Sapphire Unique's post, okay? Her title says, "Cooking for a man isn't a badge of honor for your information." She was responding to a female's video of cooking for your man is the bare minimum, married or not. Okay, let me just say this, right? Before we get started, I hope this video don't cut off. Let me just say this. A lot of these people are so influenced by the things that they see on the internet that they can't separate real life from fake reality. You see what I'm saying? They just can't. And for the record, you're supposed to live the way God, the creator, wanted you to live. You're not supposed to live the way some female on the internet told you to be. You're supposed to think for yourself. If I'm going to make the wrong directions in life, that's because of my cognitive thinking, not because of what a female said, especially over the internet, because everything you see on the internet is not real. Meanwhile, the female that Sapphire Unique is listening to, she got a whole husband at home and a family, and her husband is drooling out his mouth for her. Okay? And meanwhile, your ass is out here still looking for a husband or looking for somebody to wife you, or your marriage is in shambles. But meanwhile, she got hers at home, but she telling you not to do this. You dig what I'm saying? So you got to live, you got to use your own cognitive thinking and live your purpose and stop trying to live somebody else's purpose, okay? But let me just say this, right? Because when you a wife, okay, a wife have duties, okay? It's duties in being a wife. It's only one type of woman, and that's a virtuous woman. Virtuous, 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 virtuous. These females from high school don't know what virtuous mean. Virtuous, virtuous, virtuous. She does and caters to her husband all the days of her life. Sex is an energy, okay? So when you're weaponizing sex, you should not be hopping from dick to dick. You should be able to keep a man like that instantly, okay? Instantly. He should want to be around you. It has to be something about you that a man loves. Something about you. Something. Great personality. I just love being around her. I love her. I love her energy. I love her vibe. Okay? You're supposed to be irreplaceable to a man, not supposed to be replaceable. That type of thought process is replaceable, not irreplaceable. Beyonce, I idolize Beyonce. Beyonce is irreplaceable. You saw her with one man. One, and that was Jay-Z. You ain't see Beyonce with not one other dude. Meanwhile, y'all hop from dick to dick and y'all idolize her. But you could never be her because she could keep a man and y'all can't. That's why y'all still single, wondering why you can't keep a man. You got to change your thought process. In order for you to gain and prosper properly, you got to change your thought process. Okay? But let me just show y'all something. This right here, you see this? It's all about this right here. This is a crown. I found this. This is a crown. You're supposed to have a crown on your head. You're supposed to be a precious diadem. Precious and valuable. Okay? These hoes from high school would never, ever have a crown. They would never have this. They would never have this. They would never wear this. You got to be a woman of honor, integrity. You got to stand for something. You should never devour yourself for a man. You're supposed to pick the man, not the man pick you. But half of you hoes feel like you don't have to cook in a marriage or in a relationship because y'all don't, again, we just gonna keep it real. Y'all can't cook anyway. Look at how y'all cook. Y'all use 10 bottles of oil to fry one piece of chicken, plus butter, 10 seasoned salts. You use regular salt, adobo salt, 10 types of salt. You can't cook anyway. So it doesn't really matter what your thought process is of cooking or not. You can't cook anyway. Y'all wasn't raised properly by wives. You wasn't raised properly to be a wife. That's why you walking around with that mentality, because you don't know how to be a wife. But I just find it odd that y'all feel like y'all entitled to a man's money, or y'all entitled to a man to wine and dine you, and you don't have to do anything for it. Nothing, absolutely nothing. And most importantly, it's your intentions. It's people's intentions. But I had did a video, okay, about my prepped vegan vegetarian meals. And I said, be more to a man than booty. And I guess they must have took that and turned that aside and turned around and found some female on the internet. Don't bother me at all, because guess what? That female, guess what? I have this on my head. Can't nobody take this crown off my head. So I'm good, okay? But let me just say this, right? I have a exit plan and a destination, okay? That's just number one, okay? Number two, I'm celibate. The last man I was with was over 4 years ago. And he called me. He still calls me to this day. He calls me every other day or every other week. He calls me. And you want to know what he told me? And this is the honest to God truth. He said nobody would never understand the bond me and him would have. He said he will always love me no matter what. He will always. He still calls me to this day. And I haven't seen this man in over 4 years. So why y'all hoes can't keep a man? Why? Why you can't keep a man? You supposed to cook. But nevertheless, if you have a family, how your family eating? How your family eating? How? You supposed to want to do these. It's called being humility. You chicks listen to people on the internet. Do you know what humility means? Do you know what it means? The humility. You gotta have something with you besides coochie, because he could go to the strip club and get coochie. He don't need your coochie. That's why you still single, and this is why you would never be a wife. And that's why a couple people from high school got Spanish women as wives and white women as wives. They would never ever place a black chick would never ever be a successful wife ever, because of that thought process. You got to change your thought paradigms, boo-boo. Your mind got to be right and renewed. That's why y'all losing. And you the captain of your ship. How you the captain of your ship and you losing out here? You losing. Big time. Big time. But you should love to cook. Love to cook. Love to cook. My mom was a crackhead, a junkie. And she cooked for her children and for her man. My great-grandmother was married. This is the things that I saw. I don't know what y'all hoes seeing. I had a father figure in my life. My great aunt, they was married for over 50 till death did them apart. She cooked, cleaned, took care and raised the kids. That's what you supposed to do. That's why y'all hoes can't keep a man, because y'all don't know y'all place. Y'all will forever hop from dick to dick to dick, pussy stinking. You would never keep a man listening to people on the internet. That ain't real life. Live your reality and stop trying to live somebody else's reality. Because truth of the matter is, she got a husband at home. And you out here single as hell looking, or maybe looking at somebody else's husband, wonder why you can't keep a man. But you supposed to. Certain things a female, a woman should and should not do. But I don't know. We living in a new age where anything goes. That's why a lot of this stuff is going on right now today. Okay? But it's bigger fish to fry because Katrina Jackson and Foxworth, whatever the hell her name is, call herself trying to, getting touchy and getting an attitude. You chicks is peasants to me. Y'all will always be peasants. Y'all not royalty, you peasants. You understand? Y'all still living off somebody else's thought process. Live your purpose. What's your purpose in life? Live your purpose, whatever that may be. Live your purpose, but don't think you won't come for this. You can't touch me even if I slowed up for you. And even if I allowed you to catch up, you still can't catch up with me. Because I'm rare. Can't no man touch me. Ever! I pick the man. They don't pick me. Actually, the creator picks them. I live by a whole different type of principle and values in life. That's why I'm going somewhere and y'all not. Do y'all know what time it is? Do y'all even taste this food out here? Y'all should ask yourselves. Ask yourselves this question. Why is this happening? Do you not taste this food? Do you know half you chicks? Do you know it's a war against bioterrorism? And do you know that you carrying a bioweapon? And do you know that you are a terrorist? So you got bigger fish to fry. You got bigger things to worry about than some chick online. Okay? And if you want to sit up here and be online doing the most, make sure you educate yourself properly. Because when you open up your mouth, you sound stupid. You saw one of my videos and tried to find somebody online, twisted their words around and try to suit you to try to come at me. You can't do that, boo-boo. You can never do that. Because guess what? I think for myself. There's no way. First of all, I'm 40. I'm in my 40s. There's no way that I'm getting influenced by a hoe online that's younger than me. Y'all hoes is still getting influenced by transgender people, Megan Thee Stallion. Don't you know that she's a transgender? Y'all still getting influenced by people like that. You're supposed to think for yourself. This is why artificial intelligence is taking your jobs. You are a threat even to yourself as in humanity. You got to think for yourself. Think for yourself. Speak for yourself. But that's garbage. You're not supposed to cook in a marriage. Who the hell? You know why she's saying that. Half of these people here is there to brainwash you. Keep you deeper into the matrix. Do you really think that half these rappers did everything that they talked about in their raps? No, they ain't do that. They ain't live that life. You think Gucci Mane and all them other people, you think they did all that stuff that they said they did in their raps? Hell no. They was put there to brainwash you so you could be like them. Okay? But I'm about to be off this. A wife, a real wife, is a virtuous woman. That's a real wife. That's why these hoes can't keep no man. They will spend all the days of their life hopping from dick to dick to dick to dick to dick to dick to dick and looking stupid as hell, listening to people on the internet on what not to do to keep a man. Meanwhile, that female got a whole husband and kids at home, and she playing her part, but she telling you what not to do to keep a man, okay? Or what not to do in a relationship or a marriage. A marriage is totally different than a regular relationship. First of all, fornication is fornication. There is no such thing as no boyfriend or girlfriend. It's either you married or you just his whore. That's it. That's it. And I said what I said. Be more to a man than booty. Be something. You can't even stimulate him spiritually because I want to know, how can Sapphire and all the rest of these chicks, Katrina, how can you stimulate a man spiritually when you listening to other people? Living through other people. You got to live for yourself. You got to think for yourself. Live your purpose. Y'all don't even know what y'all purpose is. Y'all don't even know what season y'all in. Y'all created a false reality. A false reality that was never true. And by the time the smoke and mirrors clear, Sapphire, guess what? It's too late. It's too late, boo-boo. But I'm feeling fabulous. I washed my hair, coiled my hair up. I'm just so beautiful. You know, Outkast had this song out. So beautiful. I'm feeling so beautiful and so wavy right now. Because I'm on my way to bigger and better things. I'm going to prosper. My ship is going to move. But yeah, these hoes got a problem. They got an attitude problem. Your problem ain't with me. Your problem is with the creator. Because don't you see the food that he's allowing them to feed you this food. He's allowing them to feed you this food for a reason. You got to pay. You got to pay. This is payback time right here. It's payback time. So you can say what you want to say and keep living that fake-ass reality. But by the time the real reality sets in for you, it ain't going to be no phone or no internet. Because it's martial law, the military stepping in. You heard the rumors, right, about New York and the nuclear. You heard about that, right? Yeah, you got bigger fish to fry. Listening to somebody on the internet should be the last thing you need to be worrying about. Because, there's some stuff going on out here. But I'm about to be off this. Fabulous said it. It's going to be a cold summer. Devil trying to take your soul from you. Calling, buddy, got my own number. Oh. It's going to be a cold summer. I'm chilling for the whole summer. No feelings for the whole summer. No feelings for the whole summer. I'm chilling for the whole summer. Oh. By the way, Sapphire Unique, being a Virgo, first fruits of harvest, wheat and barley. Look it up, sweetie. Wheat and barley. Yeah, we in the garden. You trying to get your food from the market. We looking in the garden. We taking it back to the Garden of Eden. Creation. Yeah, that's what we do over here. That's why I got the crown, baby. That's why I got the crown. The crown of life. The crown. Ain't nobody getting this. But anywho, I'm about to be off this. This is long. I'm surprised this video ain't cut off. Why these hoes can't keep a man. They hop from dick to dick. They wasn't taught properly. Their mothers never taught them. It's a generational curse of hoism. Their mother was a hoe, the grandmother was a hoe, and now they a hoe. They wasn't taught. They never had a father figure in their life. Never, ever. So they try to look at somebody else's husband and somebody else's man to be their dad, to be their father, or not even to be their father. They try to look at somebody else's man and the means of trying to come up off them. Or they feel entitled to a man's money. Or they feel like a man should take care of them and wine and dine them. And they don't have to do nothing. And for the record, Sapphire Unique and Tiffany, excuse me, correction. Katrina Jackson Foxworth, your husband is the head of the house. Head of the house. He's a king. He's the head of the house. He's providing and taking care 9 times out of 10 kids that ain't even his. He deserves a hot, good meal. He deserves to be treated as a king. Royalty, hoes, royalty. Go learn some etiquette. Anywho, go live your purpose and stop trying to live somebody else's purpose on the internet. You want to know why? Because time is of the essence. Yes, I blow the chauffeur out here. You don't know? Anywho, this is Miss Jacob. That Spiker Star, the messenger. Real wheat, real barley. Okay? I'm gone.